All right, that was really good. I have another question to ask
Please,
you
please go ahead.
about experience and at the same time, just people who are new in this sector. Oh my God, that's so difficult. Okay, I found one. All right, that's it. All right. Now, I want to also continue with...
Isn't it my turn?
Oh yeah, your turn,
Okay.
please. All right. While you're doing that, I can also tell you the question.
Okay.
So, about job interview, because in my channel also I recorded some job interview questions. So don't worry to watch. Don't wait and go and watch those videos as well.
I recommend that.
Ah, thank you. All right, in those videos I just demonstrate some job interviews. But in our sector, imagine that a teacher just graduated recently and want to have a job interview. What would be your recommendation or suggestions for a new teacher to get a job interview, to get a job?
I can answer this question in different ways. I'll try to cover like some of those ways. First, I highly recommend those about to graduate to go and work as interns.
Yep.
So they have the experience.
You're right.
This is one way. Another way, it can be done through like working anywhere with any rate or any salary, not for the sake of the salary itself, for the wages, but for the sake of gaining experience.
Yep.
Third way, they can volunteer. And there are like online, like many websites online that help people volunteer. I can recommend one that is administered by a friend of mine. It's called BVol, which means be volunteer, BVol. Okay?
BVOL.
That's right. Actually, this is a very nice, like, let me say, website or platform. It helps everyone to be connected with everyone, and all of them are volunteers. For example, I go and create my profile there, and I say that I'm available every Saturday from 10 to 12, and every Sunday from 9 to whatever. Okay? I'm an English of teacher, and I would like to volunteer within those hours. For example, you need English. Okay? You go, you find me, and you book that time. And I start teaching you. I'm volunteering. I get nothing from you. Okay? In return, you are, let's say, good in accounting. Fine? And I need in my company an accountant, but I cannot afford hiring one, for example. So I book your time, your available time, and you share your experience with me, or you do some documents for me. And it's a cycle. Everyone is helping everyone, okay, with their needs during their times. I mean, you are not taking any of my work time or family time. This is my free time. You can use it. So that's just a recommendation. You can I can share the link with you, so you can put it in the video as well.
You can find them in the description below, and please feel free to click on it and just join this community.
So I mentioned the three ways so far. The fourth is to take training. I think this is like to be professional English teacher. And if you don't have the experience, there are many courses that provide you, like support you and provide that experience to you. For example, the TOEFL that I mentioned before, the TESOL, they are almost the same content, but one is American, one is British. We can go for CELTA, maybe. Of course, Delta comes after, but you cannot take Delta, as you know, if you don't have CELTA. Or you can take it, let's say, if you have a master's degree in English. So if you have a master, you can go for Delta. So training is one of the best ways, I think, to get ready to job interview, which gives you the experience.
Yes, you are right.
So in this way, you are ready. You have the experience. You just need to be familiar with like the type of the job interview. Let's say that some questions, how to introduce yourself, how to be seated, how to speak, etc.
All right, that's good. So practically, just I summarize what you said. Get intern, just a job as an intern, get experience, teach free, just to gain the experience.
That's
join
right.
your friends' just website to again gain the experience.
That's right.
And after that, getting a certificate program would be the best option to guarantee a job interview in the
That's
future.
right. That's totally right.
All right.
Here I can offer something to the watchers. In my website, in my company's website, My Easy Education, we have something called Teacher Squad.
Yep.
So anyone who has experience in teaching or the certificate and willing to teach can create their profiles there for free. And they can just put their information, phone number, email address, etc. And schools have access to this platform.
That's great.
And language schools as well. And by the way, we are spreading it among parents as well for tutoring.
That's so good.
So they can filter, they can find the suitable person, and they can contact the person directly. And we don't charge anything, neither on schools nor on the teachers.
Seriously?
Yes, that's right.
And what would be the benefit for your company?
For this, from Teacher Squad,
Yep.
it's just like connecting everyone with everyone. This is the benefit for us.
That's great.
No financial benefit, to be honest.
That's great. So kind of you.
Thank you.
Again, you can find the link in the description below. All right. I've got another question about experienced teachers.
Please.
All right. Let me take this one. Okay. Your turn.
My turn. Okay, Let me see. I'm trying to balance them.
Yeah.
This time I'm trying to do this.
Now imagine that we have a very experienced teacher.
Okay.
And that teacher want to get a good job and have a great interview and get a very good salary. What would be your suggestion or suggestions or advice?
Sorry, I did not get the question.
An experienced teacher who want to get a very good salary after a very successful job interview.
So the suggestion for the job interview or the salary or what?
I would go with all of them. Job interview, salary, guaranteeing a very good salary also for that.
Okay. Well, that's a hard question.
Yeah, I know that.
I can start this way. First of all, you should go through the first phase, which is the job interview.
Yep.
The job interview is for you as an applicant to see who you will be dealing with.
Yep.
And for those people interviewing you to see which person or what kind of person you are. Not only on the personal level, but also as the academic or the workplace level, so to speak. So first of all, don't be shy to ask questions yourselves as well.
All right.
Don't just wait for them and keep responding. Answer honestly.
Yes.
Don't fake your answers based on what you read online. Okay?
Right.
Because nowadays HR managers know that those questions are spread online.
Yep.
And by the way, they are not waiting a specific answer. They are waiting how you comprehend the question and answer it. For example, one of the questions that is so common among all interviews, if I was interviewing people or if I was interviewed, it was the same question.
Yep.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Yep.
It's always there. And by the way, the people that I hired based on that question were the people who gave an honest answer, not the people who read something online and said it. Because when I ask that question, I'm just evaluating how this person is comprehending the question. Do they have a plan or not?
Yes.
If they say I will be a millionaire, okay, that's not enough. Then we move on to another question. What have you done so far to be a millionaire after 5 years? Have you started investing in yourself, training? Have you started your own business? Do you have any resources to depend on? Etc. So this is my first tip.
So honestly,
be honest.
policy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here, let me just say something. Be honest in the elegant way. Just
tell us about it.
Some people say you said be honest. That's my honesty. Okay, but they answer in a rude way, for example.
Yep.
No, just be honest. Be yourself.
Yep.
In an elegant way, in a nice way.
Yep.
Use your words. use your choose your words, choose your phrases, etc. That's what I meant. Yeah. To move on, asking about the salary. Again, it's it's there in every job interview.
Yep.
What do you expect? Personally, I've never answered that question.
Really?
Yes. It helps with negotiations.
Really?
Yeah. And I can say it worked for me most of the times.
That's great. Great tip. So negotiate.
So whenever you mention a number, you cannot go above it. This is number one. Whenever I apply to work, to go and work somewhere, I used to find people in that place and call them and got some tips about the range of salaries.
Yep.
When you know the range, you go to the maximum of it, or you even exceed the maximum a bit, because if you exceed it that much, they will just put an X on the file and say he thinks that he's overqualified and we cannot afford this.
Yeah.
So exceed that a little bit. So if they give you that salary, you got it, you're fine. If the negotiations start, you can lower down a little bit. They will go higher a little bit. You reach the medium level, which is your salary that you will agree on with the institution or a company or a school or whatever it is.
All right, great. That was a very good tip that you said. First, we have to do some research to learn the range of the salary.
That's
and
right.
then based on the range, we will choose probably higher one or a little bit higher than that.
That's
and
right.
then we would negotiate to get the best out of it.
That's right. That's totally right.
All right.
And definitely the salary you should be asking for should match the expenses.
Yep.
Not your personal expenses, but the expenses of the average in this city, let's say.
Yep.
So for example, if you are spending, or let's say if a family spends $1,000 a month in Istanbul, for example, at least you should get 1,000 or around, less or more.
Yep.
I mean, you cannot take 500 while you're spending 1,000. You see, you can ask for more, definitely, but not for way less.
Yep.
That's
I
right.
got it. Thank you so much. That was really good. Really, really good.
You're most welcome.
All right. Let me move to the next one.
Let's see how many questions we have till
All
it will
right.
collapse.
All right, your turn.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
I don't think I can move this, can I?
I don't think so.
No, it's not a wise thing to do.
It's stressful.
I'll try.
You did it.
It worked.
All right, that's great.